Angles formed by two chords from yesterday's class. Angle X can be found by taking the average of arc A and arc B and divide by 2. Today we're going to talk about other angles outside circles. Those are formed by either two secants, one secant and one tangent, or two tangents. The first exercise is with two secants, and the goal is to find angle X, which lives outside of the circle. The first thing we're going to do is to draw a chord. And we can find some of the measures of these angles because this angle is inscribed, so this would have a 30-degree angle here. This angle is inscribed with a 50, so this is going to be a 25-degree angle. And we can find the measure of angle X by figuring out if this is a remote interior, exterior, this is 30, 25 plus 5 would be the answer. So X is 5. Or you could remember that this angle here is 150 degrees, and these all have to add up to 180. So 150 plus 25 is 175, and 5 is 180. So X equals 5. Another example, again, we're going to draw in the chord, and we're going to find the measures of the inscribed angles. This would have an inscribed angle of 50 because 108 degrees is out here. This one will have an inscribed of 49. This is remote exterior, and remote exterior is the sum of the two remote interiors. An exterior angle, pardon me, is the sum of the remote interiors. So 49 plus 1, so X equals 1. Moving down to example 2, what happens if we have one secant and one tangent? Again, we're going to draw in a chord and fill in the angle measurements. This angle here is interior angle. It inscribed, it has a 50-degree angle. This angle is formed between a secant or chord and a tangent, so this has a 40-degree answer. So this is exterior 40. 50 is exterior of this triangle, so 40 plus 10 has to be 50. Or again, you can think about this as 130 degrees. How do we get to 180? X must be 10. The last example of two tangents. We'll draw this chord here, and we know that the tangent and the chord breaks this in half, so this has to be 85 degrees. Again, the tangent and the chord breaks this arc in half for this angle, and that would be 85 degrees. What do we know about two tangents? They are equidistant from the circle. So to find out what X is, we would take 85 plus 85, which is 170, and subtract it from 180, so X is 10. So generally, the general formulas are down here. Or are they on the next page? Here they are. So here are the general formulas. If this is A and this is B, we can generalize the relationship for angle X on the outside by drawing in this angle, this chord, pardon me, and we know this inscribed angle has a measure of half of A. Likewise, this angle here has a measure of half of B. And we know that a exterior angle is the sum of the remote interiors. So it would be 1/2 B plus x. Again, we want to solve this for x, get x by itself. So x equals 1/2 a minus 1/2 b. We can put this together by factoring out the 1/2. So this angle here is found by taking angle A, arc A, and subtracting arc B and dividing by 2. That would be 2 secants. The general formula for a tangent and a secant. Again, we put the chord in. We find the measure of this angle. I put the wrong chord in. I want to put it in here. So this is 1/2 B. This angle here is 1/2 A. So we know that 1/2 A, which is the exterior angle of this triangle, is equal to the sum of the remote interiors, 1/2 B plus x. Notice that these two have the exact same setup. Therefore, if I do the math out, I would get x equals a minus b over 2. So that is the relationship of an angle on the outside of a circle, and it's formed between a secant and a tangent. This last one is 2 tangents. So we will put the chord here, and remembering that the angle here is 1/2 B, and the angle here is 1/2 B. And we know that this all has to add up to 180, so we know that x plus 1/2 B plus another 1/2 B has to equal 180 degrees. Adds up to, the angles of a triangle adds up to 180. But 1/2 a B and 1/2 B is a full B. And again, we want to solve this for x, so x equals 180 minus b. So that is a relationship that holds for this picture right here. So on the next page, there are multiple problems that you will have to do, and you'll use the formulas from your notes to find x in each circle below. So I'd like you to complete this classwork, actually these notes for next class. Complete down to the bottom. Let's do one together. Let's do letter A. So x is x on the outside, and we have 120 and 40. So the relationship on the outside is a minus b over 2. So we take 120, subtract 40, and divide by 2. 120 minus 40 is 80 over 2 equals 40. So the answer to 1A is 40. Okay? All right. See you next class.